Wow, Ben, you're wound up tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So, welcome to
Pinks from the Prisma!
week 12. Why do you have Cowboy shirt on?
Because they're 8-1.
Okay, well,
Go Dallas Cowboys, they're so good.
I quit watching them and when Jerry Jones, the used car salesman, bought them, but I may be a fan now that Zeke's there. What do you think?
Okay, wow.
Who's this?
This is Mr. Chickmunk, our guest picker.
Okay, maybe he'll do better than both of us. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
How'd we do last week?
Good. Both of you did good. You guys tied.
Okay, we got 6 out of 10, both of us, and I lead in the total by 7 positive picks.
Which is mad. I'm mad about.
So now you got a chance to make it up. Only a few more weeks left.
He's mad.
So, see, we both missed Pittsburgh, of course, beating Clemson. We both took Clemson. We both took Michigan over
and then Auburn
Iowa.
over Georgia.
Yep, and
you got USC right.
Yep, I just felt like they were building, and
but I got LSU right.
Had a lot of talent, and you certainly got LSU right. So good for you. So now let's talk a little about those games.
Upset City.
Yeah, were you surprised that Michigan lost?
2, 3, and 4 lost. 2, 3 lost by 1 point.
Okay. Well, I know you're a Michigan fan, so I know you don't feel very good about that.
Well, Washington, they lost to a ranked team, but they lost by a lot.
Yes, they did.
A lot.
I picked that one. Clemson's been close to losing several weeks in a row, and they finally caught up with them, so I wasn't real surprised about that either.
I was about to pick Pitt. I
know, you came that close to picking Pitt. But
you came that close.
You didn't, did you?
No, I didn't.
Okay, so now how about your other favorite team, the Texas A&M Aggies?
Well, I'll talk about this one because I was there with him. And they got out-coached. Ole Miss was lucky that they won. And Shane Patterson, their best backup quarterback, he's supposed to be so good that he almost looked like Johnny Manziel.
Okay, well, that's your personal assessment since you were there. I wasn't there.
It's mine, not his.
I didn't watch the game. And,
yeah, of course you didn't. Of course.
So it sure didn't look good to have the cheaters beat Texas A&M, but they did anyway. And Auburn lost to an unranked team. Virginia Tech lost to an unranked team.
Auburn lost to an unranked team. Virginia Tech, and then UNC lost to an unranked.
Yep. So there was a lot of upsets last week. So what's going to happen? Only 2 weeks left.
Yeah, and then 3 weeks till championship.
Yep, and then we still have the little 12 that doesn't have a championship game. So
what's going on?
So what do you think? Quickly, let's move along.
Whose is your top 4 or 6? I'm going to do my 6.
Okay, give them to me.
Okay. Number 1, Alabama.
Yeah.
Number 2, Ohio State. Number 3, Louisville. Number 4, Washington. Number 5, Michigan. Number 6, Clemson.
Okay, those are just some good choices. I'm gonna wait until next week before I give you mine. So
I'm gonna go the same with Ben.
Let's see if we can move along. And we had one other big upset, which was Mount Union in Division III getting beat after a 112 home game win streak by John Carroll. And all I would say on a personal basis is every time we played Mount Union, we beat them. I recovered a fumble, I remember, under the lights, and we played against the defensive coordinator of the Green Bay Packers.
Wow, that's really cool.
at that time we dominated Mount Union. So let's move along to week 12.
Week 12 games.
Okay, let's make some picks, Ben.
Louisville, Houston, Thursday night.
Boy, this is going to be a close game, and I think very entertaining. Lots of speed on both sides. I'm going to take Houston at home, and I'm a Tom Herman supporter. So we'll see what happens. What do you think, Ben?
Well, I'm going to go with the upset as well. I'm going to go with Houston.
Okay.
I think Tom Herman will have a good game plan. Word Jr., can he throw any interceptions? Because for the last couple games, he was throwing a lot of interceptions. And Louisville did struggle against Wake Forest last week, who has a pretty good program.
Well, certainly Lamar Jackson is a star, and
yeah,
I think it's going to be.
Can Lamar Jackson keep on running for his candidate?
I think it'll be a fun game to watch. Ready to move on?
Mm-hmm.
Oklahoma, West Virginia. Another good game.
All right, well, I think this will decide the Big 12.
You mean?
The Little 12.
Little 12.
Who wins it?
And it is interesting that the two teams that seem to have the best defense are leading the conference, and I'm going to take Oklahoma to upset West Virginia at home.
I'm going with West Virginia. I think if the only team in the Little 12, if they would get in, it would be West Virginia.
Okay.
Because Oklahoma already has
two
defeats. Losses.
That's right.
Which is Houston and Ohio State. And can Mayfield and Howard keep the turnovers to...
Yep, they both have a lot of turnovers.
To minimum.
Yep. So, all right. I think we agree that's going to be another entertaining game. Now let's move to the Pac-10.
Washington State at Colorado.
Oh, Pac-12, I'm sorry. Washington State.
What did you say?
I said 10. That's okay.
Big 10.
They're out there on the left coast. Who cares? Washington State and Colorado. So, who has the best offense and who has the best defense?
Colorado has... I say Washington State has the good offense. Colorado State has a good defense.
Colorado has a good defense. I agree. So who's going to win?
It's going to be a close one, probably at night. So
Come on.
You go first.
I'll take Colorado at home.
I'm going to go with Washington State.
Okay.
I haven't picked them yet. I want to see what they can do. It's on the road. I think they're a better team mentally.
That's a good pick. You got a good chance to win that one. And now
I think he's right.
We'll go to the Big Ten, Ohio State, Michigan State.
All right, Ohio State all the way. Michigan State, does Sparty have anything left? Really? Do they or do they not?
They've been really disappointing.
Is it the only thing where they can score touchdowns, special teams? Who knows?
Okay, I'll take Ohio State too, and we'll see what happens in a tough road game, as they always are in the Big Ten. Now we're back to the dreaded SEC.
It's not dreaded.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
The academically challenged SEC then. Okay.
Fine.
Florida and LSU. Who do you have?
Oh, I'll go with LSU. I know we both originally picked Florida, but because weeks passed and it's at LSU, I'm going to go with the Tigers.
Yeah, I think I've changed too. I'm going to take LSU at home.
Fournette might have some big yards.
And part of the reason is Uncle Scott is so angry at the Florida coach for all the bad things he said about North Texas, which were incorrect. So I'm
What is he saying bad things about? North Texas.
because he was wrong, and Uncle Scott says he's an idiot. So I'll take LSU. All right.
All right. Lightning round.
Lightning round. Okay. Who's gonna make the pick in the lightning round? Me.
You.
And
And me. Then Mr. Chipmunk.
Okay, so real quick, lightning rounds. The Citadel and North Carolina.
Carolina.
I'll take North Carolina.
Citadel's still on beat. I will go with North Carolina.
Okay.
I'll go with Citadel and an upset.
Okay, Chip takes the Citadel. San Diego State, Wyoming. I'm going to take Wyoming in a bit of an upset because the basketball coach for Wyoming is a classmate of mine from the College of Worcester.
Are we talking about basketball?
No, but just for fun, I'm
Yeah.
going to take Wyoming at home.
I don't think we were. I'm gonna go with San Diego State on the road. I think Donnell Humphrey still has a chance for the Heisman, so I don't know. I'm gonna go with San Diego State too. I think Donnell Humphrey still has a chance for the Heisman too.
Okay, now we're going to the Ivy League. Harvard versus
Yale, a very traditional game.
That's right. So I was recruited to go to Harvard, even though I chose not to. So I'm going to take Harvard just for fun, and their record's bad.
You should have gone to Harvard. It's such a good school.
Overrated. Who do you pick?
I'll go with Harvard. I don't think Yale stands a chance. I'll go with Harvard as well.
Okay, so all three of us take Harvard. North Dakota State versus South Dakota, a rivalry game.
North Dakota State, 5-time defending champion here of Division I here in Frisco.
Yep, they come to Frisco to play that championship game every year.
5 years in a
I think
row.
you have to take North Dakota State with a record of 9-1, and I agree. What do you think?
I'm going to go with North Dakota State. North Dakota State, the northern state.
Okay.
The one that fought for the Union.
All right, I don't know what that means, Ben, but we're not going to talk about that. Last game, Buffalo against Western Michigan, who is 10-0.
All right. I will go first on this one. I'm going to go with the Broncos.
I think that's a safe pick with
Buffalo's 2-8. They're
2-8.
terrible.
Western Michigan will continue to their win streak, and maybe they'll sneak into the playoffs. What do you think?
Maybe. Well, I went with Western Michigan, and then, Buffalo's 2-8. They're terrible. And why did nobody mention it's at Western Michigan? Game day is. So I'm going to go with Western Michigan too. And maybe, I don't think they can get in the playoff, but I think they can get in maybe one of the New Year's Six Bowls.
Okay, I doubt that because I don't think they'll have enough fans to travel that'll be attractive, but that's a whole nother story because it is all about the money. Anyway, that wraps it up for this week. Everyone have a good weekend. Watch some more good college football.
Although it's not a good week.
And the Cowboys are still
8-1.
carried by Zeke,
Yep,
the Ohio State University. And what do you think? Is Chip ready to go?
Yeah, I'm done. I'm ready to.
Okay.
I'm ready to go home. I'm tired. Home, shoot, home, shoot.